Hello and welcome to Bank of Me. My name is Selina and today we're doing a weekly cash stuffing. So I do get paid monthly, but I cash stuff every week. And as you will see if you're following along, my cash stuffings do get a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller towards the end of the month. But nevertheless, we do what we can. So I have my coffee and I have my cash. So let me get started. So I have 330 euros today, and I have a number of challenges I want to cover as every week. So I have a few annual ones, I have a few specific ones, I have a few that are urgent, I have a few that are dreams, but as it is, we can just chip away. The main thing is not to be perfect, I think. It's just to make progress and just keep going, even if it's just a little bit you can do at the time. So the first few challenges are all by Nicola at the Frugal Cottage. So if you don't know her channel, please check her out. I really love her content. She's a single mom of 2 boys and she lives in the UK, and all the challenges she does are very doable. So I think, well, it depends on your budget, of course, on your income and your circumstances, but they are small enough not to feel too discouraged and just keep going. So the first one is a 5 Fridays challenge. So every Friday I would put in 5. So let me do that now. And this whole binder together, all 3 of the challenges I'm going to show you, will save you just over 3,000 at the end of the year, which is great. So I'm still here in July. I know it's already August, but as I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just important not to go backwards. If you can, just keep going. And if you can, not to touch these either. Once you put it away, just really put it out of sight, out of mind. You'll be so happy come December that you actually stayed strong and focused. So the next one is Tenor Tuesdays, same concept, 10 every week. This one alone would save you 520 at the end of December. And I would love to get ahead and put in a little bit more every week so I could cover December. But this week or this month, I don't think it's going to be possible, but we'll see. So that is the Tenor Tuesdays. Now the last one is a classic 52-week challenge, and this one will save you 1,378. So today is week 31, so I have to put in 31, and again I would love to get ahead and put in a bit more, but not this month, and that's okay. So I'm going to use a whiteboard marker because I want to reuse it next year for sure, so don't want to have to throw it away. So let me put that in, and that's that. Great. So if you like these, Nicola has a shop on Etsy, so you can get them there. And it's never too early or too late to start with these, for sure. So that's that. Great. Then I have another annual challenge. This one is a little bit bigger, so it's a little bit more challenging, and I had to skip a few months while I was saving up mini emergency funds. And I'm not going to talk too much about the emergency funds. I had 2 that I saved up for: a home emergency fund of 1,000 and a general emergency fund, but they're just floating emergency funds. They're not permanent. I may have to actually dip into them, so let's not be too comfortable. Let's just get on. But it was important that I had these, so there could be a need to dip into them at any time. So that's why they're there. But I have some other long-term goals which I'd like to focus on. So as you can see, so this one saves you 3,000. It's by Little Potato Saver. It's very, very nice. The vellum is lovely. And as you can see, I had to skip a couple of months. So I think I did part of May and I did nothing in June because I was focused on other goals. So, and that's okay. As I said, that's not a problem, but it would be great not to have to do that, of course. So now let me see what I have. So I have to put in 90 for the last week of July, sorry. So I'm going to put in 100, and I think I have probably 10 euro change in here. I do, great. So 10 come out and 100 goes in. And that's at least July done, which is great. I'm not gonna start August today. As I said, I'm not quite there yet. I really have to pace myself and not to run out of money before the end of the month. I know most people get paid weekly or bi-weekly, and I think that's great. But yes, it's not like that for everybody. And even if you get paid weekly, obviously budgeting is never easy. You can always run out of money. So, but this weekly cash stuffing is a really nice idea. I just have to make sure that I front load everything and really put most money away when I get paid first, because life happens and you have this, I think it's like a fake rich syndrome, right? When you get paid, you feel so wealthy, your account looks great, and you forget. Your brain just forgets. So this is why sinking funds like these are so nice to have. So that's the 3K challenge. So that one saves you 3K. So with those two challenges together, I'm hoping to save 5 grand by the end of the year. So let's see how that goes. Then the next one is a not so fun challenge. It's one for my home, because I do have an old house and it needs a lot of TLC. Hence my talk about the baby emergency fund being a really floating fund, a temporary thing. And I do have to put in more money there. I can't just relax really and think I'm done. So what I also have to save up for, or what I want to save up for, is a new heating system or boiler, not the whole system. And I'm doing this with this cute KoFi savings challenge book. And there's a stacking challenge in here that saves you 5,500. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. And I would love to, you see, I put in a very optimistic finish date of October. It's now the beginning of August, and you can see I've only completed 3 of those challenges, but it doesn't matter. I'll just keep going, and I might have to just really focus on this much more going forward, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, let me see. Do I have a pen that works? Let me just take pencil. So I'm starting this now here in July. No, it's not July. It's August 26th. And each of these icons here is 10. So what I want to put in today is 50, because I want to put in nothing lower than 50. Otherwise, this will fill up way too fast before I get any headway. So let me just mark these off. So I really like the color and save challenges, because these are really, really helpful in not dipping into them. Because there is a tendency, for me at least, if it's on a savings account, even if it's too easy access and I've overspent, I could easily reach into that. Or if I even have it in an envelope, sometimes I borrow from an envelope, and that's not great, because that just means I carry a debt towards myself, which is still a lot better than carrying a debt towards someone else. But we want to avoid that. So that's 50. And that goes in today. So I'd like to bump this up, but if I can at least put in, well, really I want to put in 100 every every week, right? But it doesn't work always. So 50 is my minimum. 50 is my minimum, and it's already, see, it's already filling up a bit. So let's squash this in. I might have to use something to stuff it down. Maybe a knitting needle will help to make some space. Yes, okay, done. Okay, so that's my home savings done. Great, then next are a few other important challenges, like I do want to start saving in a health emergency fund, or maybe not an emergency fund, maybe it's gonna just be a health fund, right? So I'm picking this one here. So I said I would start it in July, which has not really happened, has it now? But I'm doing it now, so I want to put 50 towards health. And I do have health insurance. In Europe it's not so bad, you don't have these massive bills that people get in the States, so a lot more is covered, but still, you know, they are expensive and not everything is covered. The health insurance is sometimes a bit tricky and only pays you what they think is reasonable, not what it actually costs. That's fascinating to me because, you know, there's also the supermarket I go to, and you know, if I wanted to pay what is reasonable, it might not be what they actually want. So funny how that works, huh? There I can't really do anything about it. I just have to pay what they ask for. But with health insurance, it's different. They pay what they think is reasonable, no matter how much the doctor is actually charging. So yeah, anyway, so that's it. So I want to start with my health savings again. That's great. Now, next, I want to also save up for winter. Winter is an expensive time. You have higher heating bills and you have higher maintenance costs maybe. So what I do want is I want to save up some money to towards my heating oil and maybe firewood as well. And then I'll just see, let's see how that goes. How far do I get? But I want to start with having 750 ready for this. So I'm going to use this little savings challenge here. So the Candy Cash. Let me use a dark blue first. I only have 30 to put in today. Ideally, I'd like to put in 60 every week, but 30 is better than nothing. So that's 30 now. And of course it would have been great to start saving up for this right from the beginning of the year, but at the beginning of the year I had a lot of other costs, so that didn't really work out. But definitely from summer onwards, I think as soon as the heating bills kind of stop, it's great to start saving up for the new season. And that's really gonna help when we reach those colder months. Even though it's now still August, everything's good. Let me think, where did I want to? Oh yeah, that goes in here. Does it? No, that's my $1,000 project. Let me see. In here. Okay. So 30 go in here into my winter envelope, and these gorgeous dashboards were a freebie from Michelle Vu. She has a lovely shop. You should definitely check it out. I think at the moment she has a sale, or there was some discount for imperfect items, although I don't think they're going to be that imperfect. They are really gorgeous, everything she does. Very nice. So that's winter. Okay, and now we can work on a couple of fun things, or dreams. Let's call them dreams. So one of them is I do want to have a pet. I want to get a pet again. I grew up with them and I'm still renovation mode. So once I feel I have settled and the main things are really done, I'd like to get, first of all, a cat, and then I would love to get a dog after that as well. Oh, did I just use all my fivers? I don't have any. Maybe I put in 10 today. Yeah, why not? Let's go big. And I can use this pen here. So for the cat, 10 euros. Let me know, do you have pets? Do you have dogs, cats, guinea pigs? I'd love to hear. I think they make a home really. Like books. For me, books and pets, they're kind of the main thing that makes a home feel like a home and not just a house or a place that you're staying. For some people it's plants. They love indoor plants. I'm okay for them. I'm, not... Oh, I have a fiber that I dedicated here to it already. Let me take that out. I use it for something else. And then I put the 10 in here. Great stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad about houseplants because I have a garden, and that really ticks that box for me. So that's that. Now let's go to my latest and one of my favorite binders, and that is my $1,000 or 1,000 euro project. And I'm saving 1,000 at the time. This is inspired by the book The $1,000 Project by Canna, Campbell. If you don't know her, I made a little book review on my channel a few videos back, and it was really beneficial for me. It really helped me save up the deposit for my house because it was such a big amount, and I got really discouraged just chipping away. But if I just made it a focus on the next 1,000, nothing else, just 1,000, and repeat that, then it really worked. So I have two challenges in here. One is my own, and then the other one is by Mary at Hands of Provision. It's the Progressive Savings Challenge. So I'm using this as well as my own challenge. So today, let me see, I could put in 15 again maybe. And the idea here is that you break it down even further. So each of the circles here is worth $1, and you save up your first 50, and then you move the money into the 100 envelope, you save up another 50, then you move it into the 200 envelope, etc., etc. So it's a great idea. I really like the challenge. I don't know how long it was going to take me, but I think I'm fine with it taking a while, I just want to have this ticking along in the background and then be kind of positively surprised once it actually happens and once I actually get the money. So how many do I have to fill in? So I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 up to here. Okay. And you see we are actually nearly done. Only 5 left. So next week when I'm doing this, I can take this off and move everything into the next envelope, which is great. So let me know how you're saving. Do you like, what's your favorite? Do you have random minis that you're saving and then you kind of reallocate the funds? Or do you have dedicated savings challenges like I do for different things? Like in most of the cases, unless I have something specific like the house or the cat or whatever, most of these savings challenges will all go towards my emergency fund, because I'm saving up a 6-month emergency fund. At least that's the plan, to do this as quickly as I can really. And then have some breathing space again and sleep better at night. So that's really the motivation. I'm a simple creature, so all I want is sleep better at night. So let's see. That goes in here. So this one as well, all of these go into my emergency fund. And the aim at the moment for the 6 months would be 12,000 emergency fund. So that's really that's like the total basics. That's not going anywhere for dinner or nothing like that. It's really just what do you need to survive. So I need to still be able to drive. I need to have money for the mortgage, the bills, the food, petrol, all that kind of stuff. But nothing fancy, nothing extra. So the next challenge is one that I have on KoFi. It's for free. So if you want to have a look, check it out. It's the Save 1000 challenge. And I'm going to put in 40 today. You can see it's my last bit of money. So let's do that. My last bit of cash at least. So I think what I'll do today is I'm going to fill in. Let me see. I would love to complete this row, but I don't have 25. I'm missing. I don't have enough for that, but next week I should be able to finish that one off. Okay, so I'm going to do the 10 here, and I'm going to do the 30. And I will love to feel just as relaxed as this lovely lady here that is enjoying the garden in her hammock, reading her book, not a care in the world. That is precisely the feeling I want to have when I save and finish this challenge. And I will continue with this project for the next few months, I think, and see when I can reach that goal, because that's of course not where it stops. I have plenty more goals, plenty more things I want to achieve and do, and like all of us, I suppose. But this one would be an amazing first step, because I did have an emergency fund before, but of course it got depleted once I got the house. A lot of TLC, as I say. The previous owners were lovely, but they were an elderly couple, so they didn't have much money. So a few of the things then got kind of postponed. And you know how it is when things are reaching a certain age, they start breaking down. So you need to take care of that. So that's the $1,000 project. Let's see. So it looks already not bad. We're making a bit of progress. And I am aiming to finish this one in Q3 this year. So by the end of September, I would like to have this one completed as well. So I love quarterly goals. So this one and the winter savings challenge, the 250, those are the goals I have for the quarter. Now let me put this away. There's one last, or maybe two. I do have a few, €4 left, which I could use. Nothing goes to waste, right? So we have another cashless, a digital savings challenge. This one is by Clever Girl Finance. It's her 26-week saving challenge, and you save 1,378. Now what I did is I used this for my credit card, and you can see there's a big gap. I've kind of finished or paused doing this in April, and then I started back last week. So I'm gonna do another week and do another transfer. So this goes to my credit card, because I did buy myself a new washing machine, and I wanted to save up money for a new dryer as well. So the washing machine will now be paid off. I've just reached that milestone, and now whatever I put in now is gonna go towards a new tumble dryer. So again, Clever Girl Finance. Again, check out her challenge, her challenge as well. It's for free, and her channel and her website. I'm reading her book, Clever Girl Millionaire, her latest book at the moment. So I can only recommend. I get so much inspiration from her. Now the last thing I could do with the euros I have left is put something towards my home emergency fund. I said to you I had reached the 1,000, but that doesn't really mean that I need to stop, right? It means that, great, let's keep going, but on a lesser urgency maybe, but still. So I have 4 left, so that means I can use it, right? I can put in a little bit. So there's a 4 here. I guess I go with that, huh? Oh, this one is bigger. Not that it matters, but I'm gonna fill this in. And this challenge is by Savings Creations Co. Home Sweet Home. And it's really nice, very cheerful, with this little neighborhood. So this one is from Etsy, so I bought this one. I should say Mary's challenge, the Progressive Savings Challenge, is on her KoFi shop. And my challenge is also on my KoFi shop, so if you're interested. So let's go to my home binder. I know it's only 4, but you know, it does make a difference if you just keep going, even with the small amounts, I think. And this one is a great challenge for that, because you don't discriminate or dismiss the smaller amounts. So now I have 1,000. The placeholders are also on my KoFi if you want. So I have 1,000 in the bank and 24 in cash. So 1,024 euros in my home emergency fund or home maintenance. And that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great week, happy savings, and I see you in my next video. Bye.